Hi and welcome to Empowering Gay Men with me, Alan, an ICF accredited life coach working with gay men. Right now I want to look at the subject of guilt. Guilt in gay men for being gay. I wrote a piece earlier, so I'll read some out of it for you. But before I do, I want to actually put guilt in with fear. Now, fear is false evidence appearing real, and I think that's very relevant to do with guilt and how we as gay men sometimes feel guilty for being gay. First thing is to acknowledge where that guilt comes from. Is it because of our culture? Is it because of our family? Is it because of our religion? I've known Muslim men who have been out and proud. I've known Muslim men who have been in and scared and fearful and guilty. Same thing with Jewish friends, same thing with Christian friends as well. So where does that guilt come from, and is it valid? Second thing is to challenge negative beliefs. Now, in the next video, you will see that I talked about affirmation. I've also talked about internalized homophobia. Internalized homophobia is the most pernicious thing that affects gay men. We need to challenge that. We need to replace those negative thoughts, those negative feelings, that fear, that guilt with empowering beliefs. And you can do that with a life coach such as me. You need to recognize that being gay is natural. You cannot change it. You might try to, but it cannot be changed. It is part of your DNA. It is a part of you almost as much as breathing or sniffing or doing anything else. You are gay. It is part of you. So you also need to separate external expectations. So one of the reasons why a lot of gay men feel guilty is because their parents will then turn around and say, "Oh, I'm not going to become a grandparent now." My mother tried that until I actually reminded her that she already had 2 grandchildren and I didn't have any obligation to give her any more. Nowadays, of course, gay men can adopt or have surrogates. So next thing, surround yourself with affirming people. Why be surrounded by people who reinforce that guilt? You need to top yourself up with positivity. You are a result of the 5 closest people around you. So if you have 5 people affirming your identity as a gay man, then you will become more positive. Your guilt would go down. If you have a couple of people saying, "Oh, are you sure you're happy about being gay?" then that guilt would go up. Next, you need to educate yourself about gay history and culture as well. Educate yourself about the fact we should be proud about being gay. We have contributed as a community so much to the world in general. So therefore, do some reading, do some research. Go away from some of the obvious role models as well, such as Harvey Milk and Alan Turing. There's an awful lot more gay men out there that would empower you. Next, focus on self-compassion. In one of my podcasts, I turn around that podcast as Empowering Gay Men. I said we're very good at others making us feel guilty, but we're probably even better at making ourselves feel guilty. Well, be kind to yourself. Why waste all that negative energy making yourself feel like crap? Next, seek some gay men's health therapy. If you feel that you need it, seek it. There's no stigma anymore for you wanting to speak to somebody and to make changes in your life. That's why a gay life coach such as I can be so powerful in transforming gay men's lives. Next, give yourself time. You know, sometimes, particularly when one comes out, it takes time to get used to the fact that we are embracing an authentic life now. Give yourself time, be patient, be kind, let things settle, and you will be fine. If you want to email me, then please do so at empoweringgaymen@gmail.com. And I would love to hear your thoughts. Please follow the page as well and like the post. Take care and be empowered.